My name is Gary Lev. My badge is GL. The first question of what year did you start? I got my first job in 1976 working as a clerk or as a runner for Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner, and Smith with a salary of $52 a week. The way I got my job was I had taken a break off from college, and if someone said, you want to get a job as a clerk, I had a roommate whose father was a member, so I came down to see what the story was and to get interviewed by the floor operations manager for Merrill Lynch. We were on the upper gallery of the facility on 600 Jackson, and we were looking over the trading floor. It was the first time I was at a trading floor, and my first impression was, oh my God, what's going on here? This looks great. I think I can do this. That's without any knowledge of the business itself. When the question of being what is the most memorable moment, I've had a long career down here, and I can't think of one particular moment, but the most heartwarming moment is when we had a fellow trader in our pits family go down be in a plane crash, and as it turns out that they survived it, and that was really heartwarming. And then later at some point in time they were making a movie about it, and the joke of the matter is I had a position in the market. We all stopped trading because the chairman of the exchange was doing some type of ceremony. It was a really warm moment. Unfortunately the market had changed and it cost me a lot of money, but at the end of the day it was okay because it was a wonderful thing that happened. The question of what's the most important thing a trader needs on the trading floor as a trader, probably the number one thing would be lack of emotion. You kind of have to have your head about you, your wits about you, and while no one's perfect, you want to have your emotions in check, and then that helps you keep your discipline. The question of funniest memory, this is a blur for me over these years, but the one thing that stands out is that at the end of the day, someone had told a joke in the pit, and I was laughing very hard, really hard, and as I was driving home that day, I was going up Lakeshore Drive, and I live in the north suburbs. I was up Sheridan Road, and all of a sudden I started having chest pains, and I was concerned, and I got on the phone in the car. This is a while back. I was in the convertible, kind of a fancy car, and in chatting with my doctor, he said, why don't you just go straight to the hospital? So as a trader, I didn't get very dressed up. I was young, and I pulled up to the emergency room, and this is at Evanston Hospital, and they put me in the lobby, just sitting there, and then somebody with attitude said to me, what are you doing here? And I go, well, I think I'm having a heart attack. And at the same time, someone came in and said, whose sports car is that? And I said, that would be mine. And they go, what do you mean you think you're having a heart attack? I go, I think my chest hurts, blah, blah, blah. And they said, where do you work? And I said, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. And they rushed me in there as fast as you could possibly believe, and took my keys and valet parked it for me. And then I was on a table, and then after several tests, the doctor came in and said, well, I don't see anything wrong with you. Can you tell me what happened? And I recollected that I had laughed at a joke, and he goes, well, that's great. You're in the hospital for busting a gut laughing at a joke. Good ending to the story, but that's what comes to me in this interview that I'm thinking of. The following question is about favorite charities or charities. Our family is involved with the JUF. We are also involved with MS, and we're also involved with a charity called Rock for Kids. My kids are on the junior board on that one. And so in lieu of any other questions that might be out there, that would be about quota.
Thank you, buddy.